My name is Lillian O'Quinn Bishop, and I'm an in-home ESL tutor. At Catholic Charities, I am an in-home ESL tutor, which means I go to my student's house and I sit in their living room with them, and I bring my own materials, so their family is around. What I do is go through an instructional ESL workbook with them. We work on real-life communicative teaching, so skills that she'll need in the real world as opposed to irrelevant grammar and things like that. And what we really focus on is communication that she will be able to use in her real life. What I really enjoy about volunteering is the opportunity to build my own skills as a teacher, as well as building relationships with the students. I've not gotten the opportunity before Catholic Charities to work so closely with members of a different culture and ethnic community before, so it really helps me learn a lot about different people and different cultures while also working on my own skills. Volunteering has enlightened my perspective on the community that I work with, which is I work with a student from Afghanistan, so that's a culture that I was previously very unfamiliar with and maybe had some preconceptions that since building those relationships have shifted my perspective. You really don't know what they're going through until you sit down with them and talk to them. And it's hard from our perspective. As Americans, we're very privileged, I've learned, and there are a lot of things that we take for granted that they're so happy to have once they're here, and things that they're so glad to leave behind. So I've definitely gained an appreciation for my own upbringing and the privilege that I have by being an American. What I would tell others who are considering volunteering is that it's probably not going to be what you expect, and it's probably not going to be something that you've done exactly before. I've not been instructed specifically on this type of in-home ESL tutoring, even though I've worked one-on-one with students before, and it's just because they are coming from such a different background and from circumstances that are so unusual for me, but also so relevant to their lives that you have to be careful to be culturally sensitive and be sensitive to their circumstances that they're coming from, while also maintaining those boundaries. And what I would say is just be flexible.